There's two rules you need to know. They might just save your life. Rule 1. When a human gets backed into a corner, they'll do the dumbest, most dangerous thing imaginable just to escape. Rule 2. If a deal sounds too good to be true, it is. I just wish someone had told me these rules before, because when I went to a bar called the Pit Hole a few months ago, after losing $15,000 at a casino, I thought my life was over. I had just dropped out of college and was now going to be drowning in debt. In fact, I didn't even know how I was going to pay for the drinks there until this strange guy came up to me and offered me a beer. I had nothing to lose, so I thanked him and drank it. I don't even remember blacking out, but when I woke up, I was lying on the ground behind the bar, and as I was getting up to figure out how I got there, this super weird guy came up to me. Hey buddy, looks like you need help, and you're lucky because I can change your life completely. But something was freakishly wrong with him because he looked too perfect. He had no zits, no scars, and even a pair of freaky deep black eyes. Then he leaned in even closer. What's your name? Nate Wilson. I told him, not knowing that answering this single question would ruin my life forever. The second I told him that, he reached into his beautiful jacket, pulled out $20,000 in cash, and handed it to me. I refused to take them because I thought he was trying to make fun of me, but he forced me to. You need it more than me, he said. So I took it, and I just walked away super confused yet happy at the same time. The next day, I immediately paid all my debts, and even got a nice apartment. But in the middle of the pile of money, I found something that would completely change my life. It was a piece of yellow paper that felt weirdly warm. I forgot about the paper for months, until I found it in one of my clothes while doing laundry. So I opened it up and realized it wasn't just a random piece of paper. It was a creepy map of my future, telling me what to do with super exact dates and times. October 5th, 2009, 8:51 p.m. Go to Starbucks. Meet Jesse O'Brien. I had so many questions, but something made me follow the instructions. So I decided to go, and there she was, exactly how it was said in the note. 2 years later, she became Jessie Wilson, my wife. But it wasn't just that. That paper told me everything, which stocks would make me rich, and even when we would have our baby. I did everything it said for 5 years, and because of it I had the perfect life. Until yesterday, because as I was carrying groceries inside my house, I heard someone singing the same song behind me from when I proposed to Jesse. I turned around, and there he was, the same man I met in that bar 10 years ago, looking the exact same way. Before I could say a word, he started giggling like a little kid. I finally know what I want from you. I want to be Nate Wilson. I thought he was joking, so I laughed awkwardly. For real? Super serious, he whispered. I was super confused, and just assumed he would just change his name to mine, so I told him sure, thanked him again, and got into my house. When I got in, I found Jessie organizing the fridge, and so I called her name to give her the rest of the groceries, but she ignored me. I thought it was weird. So when I went up to her to see if she was okay, my hands went right through her. I was trying to figure out what was going on, but then out of nowhere, the front door opened. Honey, I'm home, my voice called out, but it wasn't me talking. Hi, sweetie, she said back. I had so many questions that needed answers. Why did that look just like me? Why was he kissing my wife? And why did I feel like a ghost? So I screamed and tried pushing him away from my wife, but my hands went right through him. Then he looked at me with that same perfect smile. This is Nate Wilson's house, sir. Please get out. The problem was, my wife couldn't see me. So right as I was about to ask what was going on, he told me, you never owned this life. All you did was just borrow it from me. And now time's up. I ran out the door as fast as I could to see if anyone else could see me, but they couldn't. If you're watching this and need help with something, I can get anything you want for free. All I just need is your name.